Great first season. The 21-year-old digs in as Lambert faces this left-hand hitter and gets a swing and a miss to start today's game.
Pretty remarkable. You mentioned the 23 walks to lefties. He struck out 34 left-handed hitters as well.
Walker will get to the bag before McGonigal for the first out of this game. Over 1,000 innings. This one popped into shallow left. Pena tells Loperfido he can relax because he has it under control, which he does.
4 starts for Peter.
This ball skied high in the air to center. Jake Myers will drift towards left center to make this play, and that's a really good start for Peter Lambert. A 9-pitch first inning. Both for the same kind of situation. A right adductor strain put him on the IL the first time, and now right adductor inflammation putting him on the IL for the second time. Scored the 4th run of the game on the fielder's choice RBI. Mize picks up a strikeout here, getting Pena for the first out. Into center field, Matt Bierling going back. He's near the wall, and he will put it away right at the 399 side. Jordan gave it a ride the other way, but he's out number 2 in the inning. 245 overall. That one sent to right, playable for Kerry Carpenter. Both starters have a very efficient first inning, a 1-2-3 first for both Casey Mize.
The batting average against his four-seam fastball is even crazier to me. 114 coming into this game.
And the right-hand hitter Spencer Torkelson will send one to right. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Carpenter, and that is a close pitch. Called third. At the bottom of the zone, Carpenter down looking for Lambert's first strikeout of the day. Not like we have rosters of umpires and their birth dates, but we did a little research during the break, and that's a hit by pitch for Cole Keith. So Keith, who was out of the lineup yesterday with right wrist soreness after a 3-home run game.
Rightus. Creeps up on you every once in a while.
That's what it was, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for Lambert in the inning and in the game as we head to the bottom of the second, scoreless.
But he's been all over the base paths. He's been wearing it.
11 hit by pitches on the year for Isak, which is 3rd most in the American League as he sends this one to left. Jose punches one towards the middle of the diamond, covered by McGonigal for the second out of the inning. There's a ball into left. That'll be down for a hit, and that's going to head to the wall. Cam Smith headed to second with his 12th double of the year as he slides in ahead of a good throw by Riley Green. Smith a 2-out double. Into center field, coming on is Kerry Carpenter. They had him shaded the other way, so Carpenter closer than Bierling on that fly ball, and that'll be the final out of the inning. City Connect soccer scarf on Sunday.
Of course. All in.
Blummer showed off the scarf when Jason Wooden was in the booth on Monday. So those are your choices. Go to @SpaceCityHN. Use the hashtag to 100 games.
Late summer classic.
A lot later than it's been in the past. Jake Rogers sends this one into shallow right. Cam Smith comes in to make the play for out number 2. McGonigal has played in 70 of the Tigers' first 73 games. And now hits the ball to first, and Christian Walker has it covered. That'll be a nice 1-2-3 inning for Lambert. Only base runner so far has been a hit by pitch. Adductor inflammation, pitched 4 innings against the Angels. Jake sends one to center, falling quickly, but not quickly enough as Matt Bierling comes in to make the play for out number 1. That ball slicing to right. Carpenter over, makes a running catch and crashes into the wall. Nice play by the Tiger right fielder for out number 2. That ball hit pretty well to left, and it's all the way back and gone! Jeremy Pena into the Crawford boxes. Home run number 4 on the season. JP3 gives the Astros a 1-0 lead.
Holla Pena with a linea. 360-foot line drive up into the Crawford boxes. Get the Astros on the board. Second hit is a solo jack from Jeremy.
Jeremy was flying around first base when that ball got out, and then he got to slow it into a home run series. And that's a called third strike. Jordan knew it. He walks back to the dugout, but the Astros on the board first.
Yeah, big swing from Jeremy Pena.
American League in RBIs this month. Got that one through the middle in between Pena and Altuve. That's the first base hit allowed by Peter Lambert. Just the second runner of the game for the Tigers. 8-5 in June. Foul tip caught by Vasquez. Green going after that fastball for the strikeout number 3 for Peter. He was fond of what he learned about this organization, so stayed with the Astros. This ball sent into left center. Jake Myers! What a catch! His final game in his 20s, and Jake made one of his best plays of the year.
Players in the dugout alike appreciating the range of Jake Myers. He has the ability to go get it, and he had to go get that one. Had some topspin on it, moving away from him, but he's able to make the catch and stay through it. Nice 5%.
Come on!
Are you yelling at me?
This ball sent to deep right. Cam Smith all the way back. He'll have a play. And a couple of deep fly balls end the inning. 1-0 to Christian Walker to start the inning, and Walker sends one down the line and left, and that is going to stay fair and bounce off the wall, getting past Riley Green. Walker trots into second with a double, his 14th on the year, to tie Jordan Alvarez for the team lead in that category. On the ground, gloved by Mize, and Walker caught off second base. Is going to try to head to third with a head first slide, but he's out. Good play by Casey Mize on that comebacker by Paredes. Called third strike, bottom of the zone. That'll be the third strikeout for Mize, second of the called third variety.
Sometimes you get that fastball that beats you.
That one the other way as he shoots it to right for a base hit. Paredes, who is on the move with a 3-2 count, will get to third easily. Cam Smith is 2 for 2 with a single to right.
Playing him well to the opposite field side of the outfield, but he takes the walk.
Good patience shown by Loperfido after getting down to the count 0-2. Hits the ball to center again. Playable for Vierling, who makes the catch for the final out. Astros will strand the bases loaded. Still lead at 1-0 at the end of 4.
Number 1, but also taking that bull by the horns and just run with it.
Into center, Jake Myers, who made a brilliant play last inning, makes a routine play here to start the 5th. Good stuff that goes on with the Astros. So that's why he said, you know what, I might have an opportunity with somebody else to start the year at the big league level, but I'm going to stick with the Astros, and it's worked out for both sides. Got him. Went to a changeup a third straight time, and Hal Lee couldn't resist the final time. Areas of Houston as well. But it's good to see the sun out as we start the 5th inning, and there we go. Christian Vasquez just snapped an 0 for 21 with a base hit into center field. Vasquez, a leadoff base runner in the 5th. After the base hit, Mize is probably nearing the end of his afternoon. This ball in deep third, play made by Colt Keith to get Jeremy Pena, but on the play, Vasquez moves into scoring position on the ground out.
You don't see that very often at all.
This ball slicing away from the center fielder Vierling, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Jordan Alvarez heading into second base. He's going to get there with an RBI double, and the Astros lead 2-0.
Good swing. Jordan makes adjustments.
Out where A.J. Hinch is comfortable. And that is going to be a strike at the bottom of the zone.
They just called a strike. Batter's challenging.
Christian Walker is going to challenge the 3-1 pitch. He lost one yesterday against Framber Valdez on a curveball. This fastball he thought was below the zone.
Man. Calls confirmed. Pitches a strike. Houston has 1 challenge remaining.
Sewak, who was 7 for 10 in the Tigers bullpen. Actually, it's now a different pitcher warming up. This ball sent to right on a line. Hit too hard by Walker. It stayed up. for Kerry Carpenter, who makes the play for out number 2. Kyle Finnegan warming up. Hits this ball well, deep to left center field. All the way back is Bierling. It's off the wall. A double for Paredes. Alvarez scores. It's 3-0 Astros.
2-out lightning from east side.
On the ground to third, played by Colt Keith. And he'll throw it out Altuve to end the inning. But 3 hits in the inning. Astros scoring 2 runs. It's now a 3-0 game. In the dugout the last 2 halves. And that's going to be a challenge.
Ball, catcher's challenging.
Christian Vasquez won a challenge earlier, and this one's going to be the difference between a walk and a strikeout, and it's a strikeout.
Calls overturned, pitches a strike. Houston has 1 challenge remaining.
Great challenge by Vasquez for the strikeout for out number 1.
That was beautiful.
And Walker twice. And he does it a 3rd time. Walker didn't need Lambert's help the first 2. This time he does need Lambert's help. Nice play by Christian on a ball down the line for out number 2 in the inning. It's here with a 1-2 count. That ball hit pretty well, but it's off the end of the bat. Playable for Joey Loperfido, and that'll do it for the Tigers. 9 in a row sent down by Peter Lambert. Did a line drive single to right. And he hits this ball sharply on the ground, but at the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal, who makes the play. Cam with some good at-bats today, but he's out number 1 here in the 6th. Loperfido goes after this one and sends it to deep left field. Looking up is Riley Green. It's off the wall. Loperfido cruising into second. That'll be a double for Joey, double number 6 on the year. Fastball is down, ball 4. Astros will have runners on first and second for Christian Vasquez with 1 out. That's down, ball 4 to load up the bases for Jeremy Pena. Punch the other way for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes Jake Myers. The throw by Carpenter will be in time. Out at home plate is Myers. That'll be an RBI single for Pena. Astros now lead it 4-0. That's the 2nd out of the inning. This ball hit to short, played by the shortstop McGonigal. He'll go to first for the final out of the inning. Peter Lambert's still out there. He's been outstanding so far, and he gives up this ball towards deep right, but Cam Smith has a beat on it, and Cam makes the running catch over his head for out number 1. Lambert's now retired 10 in a row. And as the Astros won that game against Shohei and the Dodgers 2-1. But today might be equally as good, if not better, depending on how this plays out. Christian Walker makes the catch on that pop-up off the bat of Spencer Torkelson, and that's 2 outs. A hit by pitch in the 2nd and a leadoff single in the 4th. This ball hit towards the Crawford boxes in left. Joey Loperfido looking up, and that's into the 1st row. Nice catch there by a fan on the home run by Kerry Carpenter. And the Tigers are on the board. Shutout is over on the 2nd hit of the game. It's now a 4-1 game. That might have been a Crawford box special. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, Carpenter does have pop, but he may have snuck that one in. I'm with you on that. Four-seamer on that outside corner, and Carpenter did a good job of letting it travel and using.
Morrow can be aggressive with their bullpen. This ball sent into center, and Jake Myers will cut across. Joey Loperfido also there. Loperfido makes sure by jumping ahead of Myers to make that catch, as those guys were converging in left center. That's the final out of the inning. On the ground towards the hole, backhanded nicely. McGonigal, his throw is in time to get Walker. Took a couple of hops and picked by Torkelson for out number 1. Good play by the rookie shortstop. Down in that count 1-2 when he homered. Got in on his hands here on the fastball and hits it softly to short. McGonigal makes another play. This one in for out number 2. Might be Brian King instead today. Altuve didn't mean to. He checked his swing, but he put it in play. A little comebacker, and that's an efficient inning.
In 30 games for him.
Cam Smith makes the play for out number 1. The major leagues. But Lambert was efficient today, and so was Enyel De Los Santos as he gets a strikeout here for out number 2, getting Hao-Yu Lee for Justin Verlander.
Pitch is called a ball. Catcher challenging.
Christian Vasquez has been perfect today. 2 catcher's challenges and 1 as a hitter. He's going to challenge this pitch, thinking he got a strikeout to end the inning. And that will be a first loss.
Pitch is a ball. Houston has no challenges remaining.
On the ground, Jeremy Pena will charge. And that'll do it for the Tigers in the 8th. Good inning again for De Los Santos. Back-to-back games. We go to the bottom of the 8th. That stage of his rehab assignment, so it's not like he hasn't done it this year. That ball's hit well again, but again, Cam lines out. Good swings today for Cam. Something to build on.
Just thinking the same thing. You got a cutter instead of a fastball.
He loops that one. The third baseman, Cole Keith, goes back to make that play over his shoulder. And that's 2 outs in the inning. Road trip. Also lost one against Milwaukee earlier on the previous homestand of that. Myers goes down on strikes. Josh Hader is going to try and change that trend of not winning games in the final game of a series. Hader did throw 19 pitches in the game yesterday as McGonigal sends one to left on the first pitch, and that'll be the first run allowed by Hader in 2026. So McGonigal hits his 6th home run of the year, and that Astros fan will fire it back to the infield. It's now a 4-2 game. That one was likely not a Crawford box special. It was a few rows deep, but both Tigers home runs have been to left by left-hand hitters.
Looked like a pretty good fastball to hit, and McGonigal flipped it into the Crawford boxes. That would have been out of 2 ballparks.
Dingler swings at a pitch in the dirt. Vasquez has to throw to first. That's out number 1 in the inning. Got him. Stayed with that slider, and he gets Riley Green for the 2nd out of the inning. 2nd strikeout for Hader. Trying to get back to that 6-game under plateau, and they do. Hader strikes out. Torkelson strikes out the last 3 batters after the solo home run by McGonigal, and the Astros win it 4-2. Josh Hader saves the game for Peter Lambert. That's a nice way to wrap up a series against Detroit.
Very nice way to win that series. Go into that off day with a W under your belt. You're feeling very good. The Astros playing great baseball the last couple of games. Seeing some great starting pitching, getting some timely hits. The Astros looking like a pretty good ball club as some of these guys come off that injured list. We also got a chance to see Yainer Diaz in this series, so something to build off and enjoy in that off day.